I think we need more thinking.
How's it going, everyone? I'm CS Chandler, live in Las Vegas at the Convention Center for InfoComm 2026. It's day 2, technically day 3, but we're gonna go check out Blackmagic Design to check out what they have to offer. Let's go. Las Vegas has played host to several conventions and trade shows throughout the decades. You could say it's Convention City. The one today, InfoComm 2026. I have been intrigued with Blackmagic ever since it first picked up steam back in 2011 with its low-priced 4K box camera setup. Since then, it has grown to be one of the leading companies in the film, television, and broadcasting industry, providing some of the most innovative tools in the day-to-day workflow: the Blackmagic camera, the URSA Mini, and even DaVinci Resolve. Seeing that they are at InfoComm, I had to make sure to stop by and see what they were unveiling. I'm with my guy, Nick, at Blackmagic. Nick, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
Tell everyone what you do here and let us know what we got showing.
Yeah, I work for Blackmagic. My job is to talk to customers and see if they could utilize some of our products and explain to them what our product can do, and maybe see if it works for them.
Awesome. Let's go check it out.
This is an interesting methodology of Blackmagic's version of instant replay, which means it encompasses a lot of our products. So each product individually is pretty powerful, but when you put them all together, there's a new layer of functionality and efficiency that is enabled. So just start here. This is a panel. So this is a live switcher, and it switches the inputs. And here's DaVinci Resolve. So DaVinci Resolve is receiving recorded live growing files from our hyperdeck, and they're mounted directly onto Resolve, and then it enables you to feed your ATEM instant replay. So we have an auto stinger, and here you're able to control the speed of the highlight and then dump that file, and now you're back into your live production. So the way we enable that is a combination of a lot of different devices. One is hyperdeck is just basically playing recorded media, simulating an 8-input live multicam, and it's feeding into the ATEM. ATEM is routing back to hyperdecks. These are recording those files directly to a Cloud Store Max, and that Cloud Store Max is mounted by DaVinci Resolve. And because of the media player is acting as the I/O device, you're able to receive the multi-view from the ATEM and also feed back to the ATEM key and fill, which enables you to have that auto stinger functionality. So this is a very interesting new product that we just announced in NAB. These are our Fairlight Live. So this is, in addition to our live production products like our ATEMs, this is an audio panel for our live production. And it also functions as a standalone software, but then the panel will actually control that. So paired with our ATEMs, now we kind of completed the suite for our live production. There's 3 different versions and varying in different sizes depending on the size of your production.
Excellent.
This is our ATEM Mini Extreme ISO G2. This is our next generation of our ATEM Mini Extreme. Very popular, very easy to use. I call it our live switcher dreamer panel combination, and small form factor, so they're very light and portable. But the beauty is when it has ISO in the name, it enables you to record each individual isolated feed, and it'll create a DaVinci Resolve project file that has basically a live timeline with all your live switching decisions built in. So you essentially, at the end of your show, you have a non-linear line cut. So if you made a mistake, you cut to the goalie too late or whatever, you can open that project up, slip the edit over, and then re-export a new version for your audience. So this is a Pro Dock, an iPhone with the Blackmagic camera app that's available for Apple or Android. So this is a free app. It basically turns your phone into a Blackmagic camera, essentially, because it has all of the same user interfaces that are most expensive 12K, 17K cameras on your phone. So the Pro Dock enables it to be configured for a live production. So it enables you to have gen lock and feed into your ATEM and be part of your live production.
I've seen Apple use the third one for a lot of their commercials.
Yeah, and then also you have the ability to connect your zoom and focus demands. And here's your focus. So we're really excited
That's
about
really
that.
awesome.
Here is our ATEM Television Studio 4K8. So this is a switcher, streamer, panel combo all rolled into one, but it has a lot of additional features. It's very professional controls, for one. It has the ability to receive streams from our Blackmagic cameras, and it has internal storage, so you can record to it directly. There's a HD8 version of this, same form factor, that has the ISO version, which enables you to have the same ISO workflow that I described before. And it'll just record to its internal Blackmagic cloud store. This is a great device. I really love this.
So as internal, does it also have capability of external?
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of devices would it, or what kind of microphones do they have?
USB-C drives you can record to, or you can just send the feeds out to a hyperdeck and record traditionally to the ISO. And then this is our camera control unit. So we have the previous version had 4 controls, and you can swap between all of the cameras that you have access to, but we pared it down because it's very popular to have like small footprint live production switchers. So now we have this version, and you can control the focus, the grading, and the shading, and the zoom of the cameras. This is our largest audio panel 40. So this is our Fairlight live panel. Here we have our 2110 products. On this desk over here is our, I would say, like our first wave of 2110 products. A lot of those are converters from SDI to 2110. 2110 basically gives you a lot more flexibility for your workflow. You have access to be able to route signals anywhere you need it. Very flexible. You have the ability to have access to media that's being recorded. Like if the hyperdeck's recording directly to a cloud store, you have access to that media as it's being recorded, and you can share it throughout. This is like great, this is kind of like next technology that we're really excited for people to start building new studios using this. It's our version of video over IP.
Awesome.
Right? So all of these wave of those products are like 10G connections. This is our latest that we announced at NAB of this year. This has 100 gig ports, much more throughput, much more bandwidth, and a lot of like built-in redundancies. But because of this technology, you can see where their future is headed. So now we have our URSA Mini Immersive camera. We released this in the last couple of years. This camera was designed to be able to produce content for Apple Vision Pro and all of those platforms. This year, because of this new technology that we're building with our 2110 products, we have a 100 gig port on this new camera, and it will enable you to have an immersive live production.
Awesome. So is that a built-in lens, or is that a interchangeable lens?
Yeah, that's built in. Yeah.
Okay.
So because of the bandwidth, the resolution, and the amount of content that this unit, and we have a URSA Mini 12K version that has a 100 gig port as well. So you just think of the file sizes that those cameras create.
Yeah.
And without that kind of infrastructure with our 2110 products, you would not be able to send that amount of footage through a system for live production.
That's awesome. What's the resolution on?
This is 2 8K sensors.
2 8K sensors.
Yeah.
How long does that take to process?
Well, process it's live, so it'll feed your system, and you'll be able to route those signals and get them through. That's the beauty of those products over there, is you have that ability. But you can also record and process them through DaVinci Resolve. That's our previous version, more of like a cinema style workflow. It takes time, but depending on the strength of your computer, you can process it pretty fast.
Basically, it feels like going through the booth, everything works as one.
That's kind of the idea. There's a couple things that I really love about the philosophy of the company. One, we make products they're very easy to use, low barrier of entry. We keep the prices as low as possible. We have free products so anybody with no budget or just starting out can get started. And with our free camera app, or DaVinci Resolve is a free version of that, you can get started and work and learn and build your career within our ecosystem. That's one aspect of it. And then you start to see how many products we actually produce. You can really build an ecosystem where you're staying with Blackmagic throughout. And because our user interfaces are the same for our most inexpensive products to our most expensive products, there's really not a lot of build-up time to actually learn how to use the more expensive products built for high-end broadcast or cinema workflows. But because we have products across the board, you're able to really kind of customize how you would build your workflow to enable you to produce for your audience, how you see fit. Like maybe not everybody's going to use the 2110 as is, maybe not everybody's ready for a 100 gig 2110 system, but they can kind of piecemeal it, and maybe if it works to use a hyperdeck and record to a cloud store to mount that DaVinci Resolve to have access to that footage, if that's going to make your production a lot more efficient, even on a smaller scale, then it's available for you.
And so, like, speaking on that, like you said, the app is free. Even the DaVinci Resolve, a certain portion of it, is free as well, available. What's the mindset in kind of releasing that to the public in a world where like that's not really very common these days? Like, you have to like pay for subscriptions of everything. It's really like refreshing as a creative to see that kind of stuff. Like, what would you say the mentality?
I mean, it's refreshing to me too. Before I joined Blackmagic, I was working for decades in production, post-production. So the fact that we make products that are easy to use, simplified, but also very high quality. So we don't skimp on the quality, right? And I think that it is rare, and I think I appreciate it personally, because if you're building out, let's say you have like your first professional production, and you're not sure how much to charge or something like that, or you're just proof of concepting something, the tools are available for you to do that, and it's not going to restrict you from actually executing on that production. You're going to be able to build that, and then as your career grows, as you pull more clients or whatever your situation is, you can incrementally raise the stakes and maybe use some of our more expensive products at the same time.
How about like trying to navigate some people away from other programs to use your program? Like if they hadn't really grasped the nodal-based editing, what kind of platforms would you send them to kind of learn how to really grasp how to use all this stuff? Yeah, that's a situation I found myself in, and I think the best way really is to just identify which program you want to use and just go ahead. I mean, there's lots of ways to come about it. You can change your user interface to mimic something that you're more comfortable with, but ultimately you're better off just diving into the software, because you have access to every aspect of post-production within one piece of software. Instead of having to learn a separate software for every aspect, you kind of have the ability to improve your skills with every production you use. So I say just dive right in and get started, Awesome. And everything that we've went through here, that's all available now to the public, or is it coming?
Some of our products are shipping soon, but most of what we saw is already readily available.
Awesome. Well, this has been really informative, Nick. Thank you for taking us around the booth here.
My pleasure.
Very excited to look into this and dive deeper into it. Is there anything last thing you wanted to say?
Welcome, and check out our website. And if you have any other further questions, reach out.
Awesome. I'm CS Chandler. Check out the next videos for more content.